You open your eyes in Rome, year 126 AD, but there's no celebration because you weren't born free. You were born owned. Your mother is a wet nurse, which means she's precious enough to feed other people's babies, but not her own. They pull you from her arms within hours. She doesn't even get to look at you twice before someone else's child takes her milk. You grow up surrounded by other slave children, tiny hands, learning to serve before they ever learn to write. It's like ancient Rome's version of daycare, except no one asked to be here. By 5, you already know the rules. The masters, Dominus and Domina, rule everything. Below them, freed slaves, then skilled workers, then the rest of you. And at the very bottom, the girls being prepared to take their mother's place. No letters, no books, no games, just constant inspection. Old slave women weigh you, check your body, make notes on your growth. You learn early. Your future doesn't depend on your mind. It depends on your body. When you turn 13, everything changes. They start feeding you differently. Less acid, more milk, more meat. You sleep closer to the other candidates because soon your real purpose begins. Then comes Marcus, a kind-eyed field slave who sometimes helps inside. You start talking over meals. You laugh, you dream, and for a moment, you forget who owns your fate. Your master notices. He allows you and Marcus to form a contubernium, a slave marriage. No rights, no papers, just a short ceremony and 2 iron rings. Still, it feels like hope. Months later, you get pregnant, naturally. That small mercy feels like a blessing. Some women are paired off like breeding animals. You at least had a choice. Sort of. You give birth to a perfect baby girl. You hold her once. 18 hours later, she's gone, taken to be raised by other slaves. While you clean yourself up, a noble family arrives. They've just had a baby boy, and he needs a nurse. Upper-class Roman women never breastfeed. It's unseemly, they say. So they hire women like you to do it for them. You're told to be proud. You're told this is an honor. But there's no pride in it. You're expected to pour all your love into a baby that isn't yours and forget the one that is. Your life turns into a rhythm of feedings and exhaustion. No wine, no garlic, no onions, nothing that might taint the milk. You sleep in short bursts between cries. Marcus is sent back to the fields. They say husbands distract wet nurses. The months blur. You grow attached to the baby. How could you not? He smiles at you first, not at his mother. But when he's weaned, they take him too. It hurts less the second time. By the third, you learn to love without breaking. Years pass. You nurse child after child, family after family, until one day, people start noticing something. The babies you nurse grow faster, stronger, healthier. Rumors spread. Suddenly, noble families are competing for you. You're no longer just a wet nurse. You're the wet nurse. Gifts arrive, food improves, your room gets softer bedding. You're still property, but now valuable property. For 20 years, this strange kind of privilege lasts. You serve senators' families, even the wealthy Cornelius and Flavius houses. Your name becomes a quiet legend whispered among noble women. But time doesn't care about status. At 43, the milk slows. You drink more, eat better, pray harder, nothing works. By 44, it's gone. And so are the soft beds. You're sent back to scrub floors and wash linens, sharing a crowded room again. Your back aches, your hands crack. You realize how harsh normal slavery always was. The years crawl, your hair turns gray, then white. At 62, your body is tired but still alive. One morning, a woman visits the house, asking about a nurse who worked here long ago. You look up, you see yourself in her eyes. She's free, confident, and about the age your daughter would be. She says she's been searching for her mother. Your voice shakes. What was her name? She doesn't know. But when she smiles, you see Marcus's face. You drop your brush. She's alive, you whisper. She's right here. The reunion is raw, silent, holy. Within days, she buys your freedom, with money that means nothing to her but everything to you. And for the first time in 60 years, you walk out of a Roman villa as a free woman. You live 8 months with her in a small house with sunlight and laughter. Then one morning, you fall asleep in the garden and don't wake up. It was a hard life, cruel, painful, and short. But at the end, the world gave you one mercy. Your daughter found you. And that, in ancient Rome, was a miracle.